right, it is Pick Central the way it is supposed to be. Just me, solo, Brandon Walker, the star of the show, the main event, the showstopper, the one you came to see. Don't worry about anybody else. That would be an ideal show. Unfortunately, we're joined today by Rico Bosco.
What's up?
And Martin Mush.
How we doing?
Good, how are you? How's everybody doing?
Good. Social distancing.
Yeah, I don't know why y'all won't sit. There's two chairs right beside me that can make it so much easier for the producers.
Shots.
So much easier for the
Would you
producers.
like us to
TJ
move? TJ?
Yeah, whatever.
Did you say yes?
That chair's,
He said, whatever.
that chair's cursed. I go in that chair and start moving down to Louisiana and recruiting people.
That sounds pretty
The
fucking
South.
sweet.
Oh, come on.
You don't have to work? Do 30-second videos every now and then?
Not
And
bad, yeah.
It's not a bad gig.
Play some poker. Win a title. It's nice.
all right, so, both these chairs have won titles since the show started.
Yeah, you're right.
This chair, too.
You're right.
So we got plenty to talk about. We're gonna have a guest later. We got a guy who's absolutely slaying on the Barstool Sportsbook app.
Oh, he's on.
The Parley Assassin will join us.
Dude, unbelievable.
Yeah, he's up 300,000 on the Barstool Sportsbook app this week.
Crazy.
He's been killing nerfy parlays.
Why can't we say that?
No runs in the first.
Nerfy parlays.
Isn't it harder to say no runs in the first?
I actually prefer saying no runs first inning, but I was told before the show that Rico hates saying nerfy.
Oh, I forgot why he hates it. I like the guy.
So
I changed my mind.
who do you like?
I don't want to upset Rico today. I'm in a good mood.
I don't care what kind of mood you're
I
in.
tried to stop him, Rico.
I'm in a great
All
mood.
right, it's all good. I can only hear you, TJ. I can't hear them. I don't know what that's about, but
I think that's just that might be in your head.
whatever. As long as we hear
You
the
might be
call,
hearing who
yeah,
you
it's
want to
fine.
hear.
No, it's all good. I hear you.
Yeah, so the no-run first-inning parlay guy who's just been
Unbelievable.
killing it is going to be joining us
And
later.
now he's got so much leeway. Now he could go like 0-50 and still be all right.
It would be, but there would be like a random under 8.5 game. I want to know like where'd that one come from. It was all
Yeah.
no runs, and then it was just like okay under.
Okay, well, we'll ask him. We'll see what his secret is to the no-run first-inning success.
Also, there's been
and the
some
parlay success.
there's been some crooked numbers in these games. Like the Rockies put up 13 the other night. I know he wasn't involved then. Sunday, you're getting teams on being tired from the bullpens. Like guys score in the first inning. So
There's one right
crazy
there.
it is.
You can leave that one. So okay, just leave one and I'll read it. That one is $2,000 and it was it won $91,000. It was Angels A's total runs. Yeah, no run first inning. I can't hardly see it, but are they all no run first innings
Yeah, it was
Most of them.
over
The last
under.
one's under 8.5 for the
for
game.
the Nationals and Cubs? Yeah, I see that
Yeah.
one. Okay,
That was minus 420.
that's an interesting ad there at the end.
Yeah, it's like why
Right.
the 420? What is that going to do for it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it helped, but I don't know how much it helped.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then there you go with that one.
This is what pisses me off because I've done a parlay that everything is minus money
Yeah.
and it never comes close. But this one's all minus money. It all makes sense, and it just wins.
What do you think his cash out options were?
That's also.
I don't know
crazy.
if they were updating it as it goes, but you got to think that the sportsbook was offering them some kind
no,
of
they
deal or no
definitely-
deal package, right?
They definitely were. If the
Yes,
Orioles were later in the day, they definitely
Yeah,
did.
but I'm guessing once he hit the first one, cash out didn't matter as much. Like once,
Oh, I agree.
once he banks some money, he's
Yeah.
just playing with the.
Oh, definitely.
All right, so we'll talk to him. A couple things. We had a chaotic show yesterday. We had Terrence
Chaos.
Ross here. We had Josh Prey here. So we didn't really get to do Win Total Wednesday like we always do. Well, if we want to talk college football later, we'll talk it. But I never got to ask you your take on the Little League World Series guy getting hit in the head and then hugging the pitcher.
I mean, listen, it's obviously the kid's a bigger kid who was throwing,
Yeah.
right? So he's a little shaken up. My thing was you can be shaken up once the kid is okay and is running and gets to first base, like
Stop crying.
bounce back.
But
Yeah,
still, all right, but
you're off the hook.
He can
He's okay.
still say he's crying or whatever, right? First, the guy on first base, like, bro, you just got hit in the head. Just be like, you be like, hey, I'm good.
He just
You don't need to fucking hug him.
I do think we're in this culture now of this Little League stuff where they force it. They force
1,000%. Brandon.
They force the
tell
sportsman.
them to high five when they give up a home run.
Yeah.
I would
Kid
lose
just
my
lost
mind.
the most meaningful game of his life, or they go down for. You see the thing, they love showing it. The kid gives up a 300-foot home run, and the pitcher's like smiling, like, oh, he got me. If I was a second baseman, I'd be throwing rocks at him. Like, dude, we're playing here for the most meaningful game of our lives. Some of us in our last meaningful baseball game, because we're going to go on to different things. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, it's weird. So where's the Little League World Series stand right now?
Almost every regional there's a couple of regionals today.
Tom's River East playing in the finals.
Tom's River East playing in the final against Massapequa, where my shout out my Uncle Danny. He's from Massapequa.
That's where Jerry Seinfeld's from, isn't it? Yeah.
Maybe. And there's maybe one or two.
He's more famous than your Uncle Danny.
Fair. One or two more, and that's about it. And then we'll start on what day is 17th, I believe it starts.
Okay,
I
so
really feel like that take from all of us is just because we've played sports, and people that didn't play sports get upset. Like, why wouldn't you hug them? Like, I think the first base coach was definitely like, go hug him, go hug him.
I love Dave just killing that ESPN Colorado guy yesterday.
Yeah, I saw you
What
say,
did he say?
like, holy shit.
Right. It was like the guy was basically just saying, oh, this is just Portnoy being a dipshit or Portnoy being out of touch as usual, shit like that. And Dave just, I don't know, I can't describe it to you. But basically, he just said you've never played. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, again, it was.
Tell me you were a mandatory 2-inning, 1-at-bat kid without telling me. Sorry, I played to win, and you were there to pee yourself and pick your nose in right field. Not trying to insult you, but maybe if you had more competitive spirit, you wouldn't be stuck doing graveyard shift in Utah.
Whenever you're saying not trying to be mean, you're about to be real mean.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the kid was fine to hug him, and but the pitcher's got to stay. You know what it
Also,
reminded me of?
awkward.
A league of their own when Kid is in the dugout crying. It's like, you're getting up in 3 at-bats here. Like, we can win this game. Like, relax.
Also, the pitcher didn't hug back. Like, it was just an awkward hug.
Yes.
It was awkward.
Yeah.
Like, dude, just.
Also, that's just like baseball. You got hit in the head.
He didn't try to
Wearing a
hit
helmet,
him.
You're fine.
It got away from him. That's the game. All right. That's why you wear a helmet. He's good.
You are definitely right. I think they have like a meeting being like, hey, if
1,000%.
there's any sportsmanship things you can do, make sure you do it.
And every commenter, too, they're like, oh, this is a tough loss for Ohio, but they'll go back to the cabins and play ping pong and jump in the pool. It's like, yeah, when you're you do eventually get over the loss, but right then it's okay to be upset. Rick Majerus said it all the time after they lost the championship.
Tell me more about these cabins.
The cabins are sick.
Are they?
Cabins are supposed to be
been to
sick. Yeah.
Cooperstown
Williams. Yeah, Williams.
was no, I know, but Cooperstown was like the Little League World Series of like travel leagues, travel teams, and that's where we would go, and there would be 90 teams, and you all have barracks, and the whole team every team stays in the barracks all next to each other, and it's fucking chaos. You trade pins, there's ping pong. It's like the funnest thing as a.
It's like the Olympic
baseball.
Village for Little League. The parents don't stay there.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
It was pretty easy to put it together.
Yeah. It's fun though.
The umps have been horrific.
I looked sick that one I saw yesterday.
Oh.
And I think she was a woman, but there was a pitch 3 feet outside.
One of them decided a game. They had 2 guys on. I think it was 1-0 Ohio.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad, man. It's bad. And also, the kids.
But the umps get paid, so that
No, they don't.
Right.
They don't get paid.
Oh.
They do not get paid.
Oh, that's weird.
So you can't get mad at them.
They're volunteers.
You can get mad at the organization that's making $60 million on a TV deal and deciding not to pay the umps.
They better not be making $60 million
The
on
umps-
a TV deal.
They made it. That was the last one. The last one is the. I'm sorry. The
mil?
one that
60 million
ended in
for a
2022. The new one is so big it hasn't been publicized. It's probably 80 million. Marty, the umpires actually I don't get mad at. If you notice, I only rip the CEO. I do not. These guys are not qualified.
Yeah.
It's like me trying to work the board back there. Like, I'm not qualified. Like, hey, he's trying his best, but he's not qualified. That's how it goes.
That is really fucked up.
Or Za trying to come on the other side of the glass and talk about the picks. Like, he's not qualified.
What's happening here? Okay.
Kind of am, but we'll move.
For sure. Yeah.
Other
I
big
keep
news.
you in check sometimes. I usually praise you. Every once in a while, I throw a curveball.
Sometimes you gotta
I like
see
it.
if Zaz listening.
Exactly.
When I think of keeping somebody in check, Za's the first one I think of. We got to keep that guy in check. That guy's a real wild card.
That's
Baby.
our
Right,
relationship.
yeah.
That's our relationship.
One more news item here. So this is a Barstool news item, kind of, and a UFC news item. Meatball Molly will be
Saw
fighting in the Garden November 21st. She will be Meatball Molly McCann against hot up and coming prospect, number 13 prospect or number 13 ranked fighter in their division. I can't remember her name right now, but November 21st, Meatball Molly fighting in the Garden.
Aaron Blanchfield.
The next exactly.
It's on this sheet right in front of you.
It is not.
Yeah, it is.
No, this sheet.
Give him a negative. That's a bad point. And he's not respecting the sheet.
I respect the sheet from Ebo, so
I
I'll
like how Ebo started wearing golf shirts. Now he's in a position of power. Like he's running a fucking corporate office.
I gotta rep the data boy.
I like it. Yeah, he's
I
a
gotta
data
rep.
guy.
Ebo was
All right.
dressed
I gotta
as like
look
a
like
been
I'm
a big
smart,
Ebo
you know.
guy.
he was dressing like a skater boy like 3 weeks ago. Now he's fucking dressing like this.
I got a little beef with Ebo right now. First of all, Ebo's doing a great job, and he's got us focused on gambling. I got these prep sheets right here.
Social's been way better too.
Social's been way better. He's doing incredible. We're talking to a guy who's won money on the sportsbook today. Everything's going good. Ebo was talking to Kareem, and Kareem, I think, is giving him some advice, because Kareem was the OG here. And
That was bad. Every episode you would fight with him.
did you tell Kareem that I didn't answer you on text right? On text messages right?
All I said is that you didn't have my number
me.
saved.
You texted me. It was the first time you and I have ever texted in our life.
That's not true. That's not true.
It's the first time I've ever.
I've been in the Pick Central group chat for 2 years now, and
Have you ever
texted
said
me.
anything?
You have texted me multiple times about plays for the day when I ran socials, subbed in for TJ.
It's the first time you've ever texted me on this phone. I've had this phone an hour and a half, or a
okay,
year and a
yeah,
half.
Yeah.
I've had this phone a year and a
All
half.
right, that's fair. That's fair. You also just said you have your wife saved as wife, so I'm not really that offended
My wife.
by my wife. Sorry.
My wife, my daughter, my mother, my sister. Those are the 4 I have saved. Also just added Diamond Dallas Page, which is exciting. He just made the phone. He's a wrestler.
Oh, okay. I thought you were interviewing. That's a good number to have.
Yeah.
DDP was good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. In case I ever want to bang.
Happy birthday, Glenny Bulls.
Who cares?
Zod does.
And Justin Summer.
Justin Summer?
Oh, Munchtown
Happy
Bob.
birthday. Happy birthday, Youngstown Bob.
Youngstown Bob.
Okay.
Can you imagine?
How much pussy he's going to eat?
Yeah, can you imagine though his career would have been if he went on Call Her Daddy when he was supposed to? You weren't there yet. They asked him to go on because people were saying that he eats a lot of box, and he declined. Can you imagine Munchtown is a star now because of that?
I don't know if he dodged a bullet or if he dodged.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which way to take that. I thought, okay. Is there a big party for Glenny this weekend?
We're going to
Going to the store, right?
Yeah, we're going to a Morgan Wallen Hardy concert.
How come I never get invited to the Hardy concerts? He's a Mississippi State guy. And Zah's apparently mad that he's not. Look at Zah's face right now. He's.
Hey,
First you're hearing of this, Zah?
And I know the guy too.
Morgan
met Hardy.
Wallen? Morgan Wallen or
Actually, both. I know both.
you know Morgan?
Yeah, I met him. I did a Sunday conversation.
Oh, well, Morgan texted me. Hardy texted me and said, "Hey, you want to come?" I said, "Yeah, I'd love to come." And
Hardy hasn't texted me. I have a texting relationship with him.
do you?
Jeff Hardy.
That'd be awesome. But no. Yeah, I can text Hardy.
That's nice.
He might be in my phone. I only put famous people on my phone now. I had to take Rico out, which was awkward. But it is what it is.
Makes sense.
Also, I had to take Marty out now that I think about it.
Shit,
That's just because I'm team.
you fucking
It's-
twat.
So, where are we at? Yeah, Meatball Molly in the Garden. That's another big step for Barstool's. I don't know how Dave just picks these people at random, but he's good at it. He's
TJ, is that what is Molly ranked?
She's
Or is she not ranked?
I think she just got ranked.
Yeah, I
I'll
was gonna
check.
say I think she just did from the last fight. So this is like her
15th.
biggest. This is her biggest fight. You're saying?
Yeah.
She's ranked 15th, and the girl she's fighting is ranked 13th.
Is
in her
this
division.
also the first fight in America?
Maybe in a while. I'm sure she's fought here before. She's got way more UFC fights than Patty,
Patty,
I
yeah.
believe.
Yeah, she does.
But this is like a fight that would legitimately put her in the title picture.
So is this a question of Patty might get added to the card too, or she
Yeah.
might be on her own on this one?
I would bet a lot responsibly that they're trying to get Patty on this card as well.
Is that how they announce? Do they announce a card in like stages?
Yeah.
as the
That's-
fight sign?
That's
yeah.
the right guy to ask.
Yeah, so Israel Adesanya is fighting in the main event on that card.
Well, who's he? He's the style bender?
He's sick.
Okay.
He's the guy that came out as the Undertaker last fight.
Okay. All right.
TJ, you know the boxing match that might happen? Logan Paul and Andrew Tate. That'd be a fucking wild one.
Who's Andrew Tate?
He is weirdly he's a top G. He weirdly is probably the most famous guy that's happening right now, but he also is he just doesn't believe like women should have many rights.
I don't think he's the most famous guy that's happening right now.
No, he is. Not even close.
Your TikTok feed isn't geared to this, but if you are on TikTok, he is every other video for the past 2 or 3 months.
Is he the most famous guy going right now?
He's currently more popular than Mr. Beast based off of search results.
Yeah, and the President of the United States.
Correct.
In that space, I think.
Right.
In
No.
he's the most famous.
He has
internet.
more search results than anyone.
Yeah, but
else
I think
right
the internet's also different from the real world a little bit.
now. Sure, but
Yeah, that means
Andrew Tate's not the most famous person in the world right now.
He's the most famous person on the internet.
He's the most famous person on the internet. It's not even close.
It's not close.
Internet.
He's the most relevant person, honestly, in the world right now.
Anybody can be.
yeah.
Look, we're relevant on the internet.
We're
The
not
internet
even-
sucks.
Not even close.
We're not even close.
in the same world.
It's serious. I'm not even I wish I was kidding.
I wasn't saying we were close. I was making a joke
I
at
know.
our expense.
No, I'm saying like for real though. He is the most famous person right now.
I don't like the way you say it. He's not the most famous person right now.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
I don't know what to tell you. He is.
Most relevant.
I'm with you, Brandon.
Right. He's not the most
relevant.
famous person right
There's
now.
India and China.
Yeah.
No, he's from Romania.
The Rock exists.
Like
he's not the most famous person.
It's
right
not.
Now.
It's not even in America. He's fucking worldwide right now.
I just don't think.
Well, let's test it. Let's
I
put
think hottest on the internet does not equal the most famous right now. That's all.
let's throw his name in the YouTube title. See if we get some better SEO. See if more people come watch the
Oh,
show.
stop talking your
Doing what the
mumbo
fucking-
jumbo.
what's
Your-
it?
Yeah, Iba
SEO.
did have a really good suggestion about that. If we debate Mark Andrews versus Golden Tate, and then we could put in the title, we debated Andrew Tate.
Why don't we just debate
No,
Andrew Tate?
We should
He won't come on
debate.
this show.
Yeah, he would. No, he wouldn't. But why don't we just say something at the beginning of every show that's like the biggest topic, and then just put in the title, and never talk about it.
Is the chat on my side or Marty's side?
I don't know. Well,
Are they just?
if we're gonna be quite honest, they're not gonna be on Marty's
Yeah,
side
never
for a
gonna be on
while.
my side.
Are they just? They're just sharing racial slurs like they always do.
Yeah,
They're just
like,
complaining. They either complain that we're not talking about sports or that we are talking about the Yankees.
Yeah.
They're still worried about.
Speaking of, the Yankees suck.
Yeah.
Big deal, little deal, no deal. They're 4-11 against other divisional leaders.
I think it's a big deal.
Little deal.
No, it's a big when they get in the fucking playoffs with the Astros and
they
the
started 4-4. They're 0-7.
Mariners have whipped their fucking ass for the last.
Oh well,
2
no,
weeks.
it's
didn't whip their ass.
The Mariners are not a divisional leader, so it's
fine, but the
okay. Yeah, I got your point.
Mariners are a good team.
You know what? Yeah, if I looked up second place teams, I bet you it's not necessarily like. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they're 19-23 since the All-Star break.
It's not good.
It's not great, but it's also they have a lot of they're also hurt right now. Carpenter's hurt, Stanton's hurt, Rizzo just is getting back. They're hurt.
This is the second time that Ebo has put this on the sheet, Brandon, and you're usually a take a look at this type of thing before it gets too late. Ohtani at plus 350 to win the MVP.
Yeah, no.
Is Judge too good? Like, is this team being too good that he can't lose it?
No, here's the thing. I think if the Yankees continue to slide, Judge's case comes down a little bit. However, Judge is the only thing really holding him up, and his numbers are just so incredible. He's so out there. There's always the risk that the Yankees, and it's going to be Ohtani or Judge, and I thought they would go back and forth all summer. There's always the risk that Judge kind of has an average finish, which would still be great for a lot of guys. And then in the third week of September, you just look and Ohtani's got he's got crazy pitching stats and 35 home runs. And like, oh well, fuck, this has to be the MVP, even though his team sucks. So he's just an unprecedented guy.
I think that Ohtani should definitely. Everyone's like, oh, it's definitely Judge. It is Judge right now. I mean, what he's doing, he's batting about 300, has 40, what does he have, 45 now?
45, yeah.
Like, that's insane. And he is the reason why the Yankees are ever in any game.
Right.
And they're playing amazing. And I know MVP is just player, not about the team. But right now, I think you have to give it to Judge at the moment.
Ohtani, by the way, ERA of 2.68.
Yeah.
Also has 25 home runs.
Yeah, it got
hard
better.
to-
He did lose 2 of his last 3 starts.
Yeah, the Braves
going
killed him a
against
couple of months ago.
But his ERA is getting better. I mean, it's he
I'm
is
gonna
putting together
blame
a good year.
Big Ev. Big Ev got in my ear about how he's like overrated pitcher. He's just really good.
No, you can get him. You can definitely. The line's inflated to him. I've gone against him twice.
No, I know, but like I'm saying, in like just not gambling terms, he's Big Ev was just
It's late
like,
August.
he's
It's mid-
overrated. He's really good.
Mid-August, his ERA is 2.68.
It was above 3.
Hey, but it's
not
right now
yeah,
it's
I know.
2.68.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, all right.
When
And even
Ev
above
said it-
3, it's pretty fucking good.
When Ev said it, there was more legs to of his ERA being higher. That's
You
all I
think-
got.
Well, Rico, his peripherals are actually kind of graded out even better than his ERA. XFIP of 2.39, FIP of 2.45. So he would actually expect it to be a little bit better than that.
I love this guy.
Why? Because he shouldn't. I mean, that's
No, he didn't shit on you. He just gave you his
he's a stat
peripherals.
guy.
He gave you some.
Listen, Rico does his homework. I just want to remind
Peripherals.
Ohtani's very good.
Rico didn't know his XFIP.
I didn't know his XFIP. I'll be honest. But now the chat will have a field day with that. So, but
The chat hates
Again,
us. Who
Marty's here.
cares?
Marty's here, so they're not going to worry about me and you.
Yeah,
We're fine
they're
now.
still upset
That's
about.
why we got him still, so he can take the
They're
bullets.
still upset about fucking nonsense and someone that no one cares.
see, so this is.
Or are you looking up his
Oh,
XFIP?
here
It's
we go.
tough. No, what I wanted to see was where Ohtani's ERA, because on the score app, they rotate the ERA through the season as it goes, but here they have his batting stats, which is annoying. I don't have his.
Do you think that Ohtani is, because everyone growing up, everyone pitches and hits all the time.
Right.
Do you think it ever happens again more like a Ohtani?
What happened to that Rays guy a couple years ago from Louisville? What happened to him when he
Yeah, I
was
don't
like
know.
a Golden Spikes Award finalist? His name was Brendan McKay. I'm just, I'm a surface level baseball fan, so I don't know whatever happened to Brendan McKay from Louisville.
I don't either.
I guess the stat guy just wants to make Rico look bad. He doesn't want to help by looking up what happened to Brendan McKay.
That's true. He was just talking about the peripherals.
Brendan McKay came up for a little bit, right? I think
Right.
they tried him as a pitcher DH. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, no, he was like the best pitcher in college baseball and the best hitter in college baseball
Same
at
with
the same time.
same with AJ Reed. I think AJ Reed was the Golden Spikes player, Kentucky, led nation ERA homers, and I think they just tried to DH him, and then it just never worked out.
I got to tell you,
He had surgery.
that's the worst name for a surgery I've ever seen. That is
Thoracic
terrifying.
outlet?
Thoracic outlet syndrome decompression surgery.
I thought he had depression.
That sounds like a bad surgery.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good. He had 1 home run, batting 220.
Actually, I think thoracic outlet
And-
syndrome decompression surgery is what Rico had to go to after he threw the high noon can. I'm sorry.
So, no, it's all good. In April, I'm just trying to do real stats and bring the show back to fucking relevance.
Oh, you're going against
Um,
Ebo right now?
No, I'm going against Brandon. April.
I didn't say anything.
Ohtani's ERA was 4.19. In May, it was 2.88. In June, it was 1.52. In July, it was 3.20.
Did you say April was 4.9?
Yeah.
I mean, he pitched once.
Also, hold on.
Twice.
Hold on.
He pitched 4 times in April.
Can you run through May, June, July for me again?
Yeah, go again.
The month of May, his ERA was 2.88.
Pretty goddamn good.
Okay. June was 1.52. July back to 3.20.
Still good.
So when yeah, okay.
3.2 is still really
I got
good.
ya.
All right.
I don't think there's any chance.
At the
he
end
can-
of
What are you
May,
trying to prove right
I'm
now?
not sure.
that his number in July was like it was above where it was. He was
Fine.
That's all.
Even
This
the thing
literally
about-
says, if you have the prep sheet, it literally says Ohtani goes 6 innings pitched. This was from yesterday. Goes 6 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, lowering his ERA to 2.68.
I got it. I'm backing up when Ev said it, and I also agreed with him that at certain points in the season he was at like a 3-1 or a 3-2.
That also,
cumulative.
but a 3-1 is like
It was a little bit
outstanding.
high. I don't have it day to day how the start goes. but
what
when you
you're
start
saying-
with a 4
just don't think-
in May, when you faded him, he's only coming down
Big
to
Ev
a
was
3.
Big Ev was never right. Ohtani is a really good pitcher. I'm just
He lost 2 out of his 3 starts.
What is your? What, are you trying to tell us Ohtani's not good?
No, I'm
What's
not. I'm saying
happening?
you can go against him. He's not
We
untouchable.
believe you.
no. We know that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about how he's a really good pitcher, and I
He
think
is.
Big Ev was just wrong at the time.
And his team sucks.
Brendan McKay's making a rehab start this week.
But he's just pitching,
Hey.
right? Like so I don't think he's going to be hitting either.
The
So.
Yankees had a guy who's in one of my spaces, like when I did one. Remember he was the guy who pitches righty and lefty.
Pat Vendetti.
Yeah, That guy didn't make
Follows
it
me
more.
on Twitter.
We just
Staten Island
we
Yankees.
just signed one of them. Mississippi State throws 96 lefty, throws 95 righty.
Trenton Thunder
Fucking
legend.
insane.
Pat Venditti played for the Staten Island Yankees. He used to bring
Yep.
him out to. Well,
R.I.P.
what would
Staten
you bring
Island
him out
Yankees.
to? Entrance music out of the bullpen.
Vendetti, I don't know.
It's two hands. Came out to Will Smith. Switch. Thought it was great.
He made an MLB rule because of him.
Fair enough.
He has to signal what hand he's going to throw with.
Yeah, the pitcher has to
switch
declare
hitter,
first, right?
which is kind of bullshit. but-
Yeah, I think it's bullshit.
When I was back in Starkville over that month I was gone, Marty, as you told everybody, I was I went by the baseball and I met the baseball manager and everything, and I met everybody, and it was this Ambidextrous kid's first day on campus, and they said, "Hey, show him your glove. It's a 6-fingered glove.
Yep.
It has, and you can you flip it.
That's what this guy had too. Is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's just wild that you can just flip it and then."
mean,
I don't understand. I've never understood really switch hitting. Listen, I'm right-handed. I can't do anything with my left hand. I can make a layup with my left hand. That's about it. I can't imagine hitting a ball 450 feet right-handed and 450 feet left-handed.
It makes zero sense to me too.
How do you do that?
I don't know. You have to be really talented.
And I guess I understand most of them are left-handed and they're taught starting out to do things right-handed, and they build up the right hand before they even really get going in life, so that helps them. But I can't imagine hitting a ball.
Who's the best switch hitter of all time?
Oh well, there's a lot of good ones. Chipper Jones, Eddie Murray, Pete Rose,
Mickey Mantle would
Mickey
switch?
Mantle, probably Mickey Mantle. Then yeah, Mickey
I
Mantle,
feel like recent.
Chipper.
I'm saying there's not many.
I don't think it's neat. I don't know why you would spend your time now.
No, it's definitely needed. I think that you always have that advantage of, like, imagine Chris Sale is pitching. Well, rest in peace. He didn't die. He fell off a bike.
Thanks.
That's
Joe Biden.
Yeah, Joe Biden.
Mhm.
But if Chris Sale's pitching when he pitches like that and you're a lefty, it's horrible to hit. As a righty, you can at least see it coming. Like it's definitely helpful. But
Yeah, but I always felt when like Chipper would come up in a big spot and he was from the right side, like it felt like a give up spot.
I do agree with that too.
He's a better left-handed hitter.
I mean, Aaron Hicks can't hit from left or right, and he pisses me off every time he does it. So
There's been a movement. I know Big T is for it. The Ozzie Albies shouldn't bat left-handed, I believe,
The
because
same for Aaron Hicks.
he's like a 400 batting average guy from the right side his whole career. So
yeah, it's like they're not bad from the other side. They're still good. It's just like not as good from their dominant side.
Yeah, but at what point is the advantage? Like you have an advantage, you see it better from the left side. But if you bat 400 from the right side against left-handers, maybe you bat 300 against right-handers.
Right. Maybe just a better hitter, right?
Maybe you just ought to look at it.
I think people just think it's cool.
Oh, there's Josh Prey. Everybody go still so he doesn't come in. Hey, buddy.
Yep.
What's up? Yeah, well, we're not filming. It's live. Come in if you want. It's a gambling show. You're gonna be bored. Oh no, I thought this was the show I hosted. No.
I
That's later.
hosted?
That's later. The college football show.
I apologize so much.
That's okay, Josh. You're my guy.
All right.
You're my guy.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing all right.
It's Rico. Yeah, you met
Thanks
Rico
a lot.
yesterday. Thank you, Josh.
Nice guy.
Speaking of terrific guy, he was terrific on Pick Central yesterday. The Yak?
Ed's showing.
Yeah, it wasn't. He got stuck on the wrong thing.
Let me tell you, one guy not to go after, the guy he went after.
That's on us. We should have told him, hey, Josh, go after Marty Mush.
Yeah.
Guy would be a made man.
A lot easier if you want to
Gotta
get
be a
in,
main
just
man.
go after me, or honestly,
Or Rico.
or either one of us.
These are your targets.
Yeah.
And then he went after Roan. That's like the.
Yeah, no, Ron's like he's so much smarter than anyone.
Yeah.
Just
He's
stay
like
away.
an
Very
untouchable.
intelligent guy.
and cool. Like just
Yeah,
stop.
like me.
Yeah, no, he could have went after you too. It'd been okay.
Who, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that I would have been able to go back at him.
Nope.
Wouldn't have been a good look for old B-Walk. Evo, what's our status on our guest?
hasn't called in yet.
Okay, well, he was told to call in and be on the show at 12:30, correct?
He's got 22
He's got
seconds.
22 seconds.
Do you have we talked about the two parlays going. Do you have a guy to hit a homer today and also
Can
tail
we
the hit
talk
parade
about
a little bit maybe?
It's on the sheet. that I had made up. It's on the sheet. Hit Parade, by the way, this year is the bet between it's Carl. It's the hot ice bet, right?
Yes.
Carl, Big Ev, Rico, and basically it's every day they pick one guy to get a hit. All three of them. Hit Parade is up
12.95.
basically 13 units.
Yeah.
12.9 units.
And the times we miss, it's 2 out of 3. A guy gets scratched, we go to a 0.
Don't worry about the times.
Doing
you
really,
miss.
really well. 6 out of 7 or something.
Up 12.9 units, and here you go. So today you got Adley Rutschman, Goldschmidt, and the other guy.
Donovan Solon is on the Reds. He's sitting at near a 300 average. The reason we had Donovan Solon, it's the Field of Dreams games. There's only 2 night games.
Oh, I hold on. I'm sorry. The Hit Parade. Bet the Hit Parade. Bet the Hit Parade. Bet the Hit Parade. It's awesome. It looks great.
Field of Dreams game.
Yeah, and the Field of Dreams game.
One of the worst.
I love this one you gave us on the sheet. There's a bet on the Barstool Sportsbook app. The NFL team to score the most points in the regular season. The Bills 6-1. The Chiefs 10-1. The Rams 10-1. The Cardinals 12-1. Boy, the Cardinals are sneaky there.
I kind of like the Cardinals, the one I liked.
Yeah.
I like the Cardinals. I think they're going to be in some high-scoring games.
Packers 15-1. The Colts
Like that.
20-1.
I don't like that.
Oh, the Bucks 8-1. I don't like that. The Chargers.
How do you think? I mean, the Colts are a distant favorite, but don't you think the Colts should be a little bit longer?
Yeah, because they run a lot.
I don't
They have
hate.
no good wide receivers. They're going to run the ball with Jonathan Taylor.
I don't hate the Cowboys.
I don't hate the Cowboys either.
Cowboys are at 11-1. I'm, you know who are you playing twice is the question. And the Bills are playing a division. They're going to play the Dolphins defense twice, the Jets defense twice, the Patriots defense twice. I mean that seems fine.
Cardinals get to play just the Seahawks twice to that element,
Cardinals.
Yeah.
I like the Cardinals.
but the rest of their divisions
Got to
obviously
play the Rams and the Niners twice too, though.
Yeah, if those could be shootouts.
If I don't know though. Bills at 6-1, like they're the favorite, but that's a
like 6-1.
6-1's pretty good.
A great hit.
And Josh Allen, you got to like they're primed to take off. I love this bet. Team
I don't
to
like
score
the
most
Bucks.
points in the regular season right now on the Barstool Sportsbook. You can get the Bills at 6-1. They're the favorite. I think that's the bet I would probably make. I mean, they're not like 2-1. They're 6-1.
Well, the one you didn't mention, nobody really mentioned. Ev's high on him. We touched on him. And again, I think they'll be in a shootout type division. What about the Raiders at 25-1 for a flyer?
I think we're officially now talking about the Raiders too much.
Okay.
Not you. I think
I
we're
love the Raiders.
talking about the Raiders every day now, and
I love them.
there's no recent history that suggests we ought to be talking about the Raiders this much.
I can't wait to get
they're-
super like
They made the playoffs.
chippy when it comes to the not so bad rankings starting on Monday, September 17th or so. Whatever it's gonna
That's
be.
my
I can't
fucking.
wait.
I
It's
don't know
13th
that
maybe?
either of you are going to be on the show by then, but we'll see. Ebo, when are you gonna start making my cuts? Ebo's gonna have
I
y'all.
don't know. I'm not.
Ebo's gonna have y'all come sit down in a room like on Hard Knocks.
You want me to like in Moneyball where he has Deepadesh to
I
cut
gotta
him?
say, I think the 2 people here should make the cut more than others. Can I also say something real fast? You're bad. You know what? This guy commented on our Pick Central thing. That's basically saying the 3 biggest scumbags at Barstool Sports.
Yeah, who are they?
Us 3.
Us 3?
Yeah.
How am I a scumbag?
Look at the guy. Like, doesn't it make you feel better? Like he's holding his infant child, and this fat fuck is telling me.
my
Makes me
God.
feel better about myself.
What's his
It's like,
handle? I know that guy.
you know, that guy.
Guy blocked.
You could just look yourself.
Oh wait, you're just in the Kirk Minahan universe
Is he
now?
blocked?
Calling the show every day?
Was he blocked? Jeez.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I mean
Big
that's
T's my friend. You want to bring Big T in here?
yeah, I would love to.
Let's ask him.
About what?
It's like it's like ancient history.
So
should be.
okay, it should be, and that shows growth and maturity, and I applaud you for that. So what about Cons and Chaps and others that we could bury? Because it'd be nice to be able to talk to Cons about college football. Why not? Why are you going to bury some and not bury all of them?
Because
They're not Jeff Nadeau level.
I was wrong first. So I'm willing to make the mistakes. When you wrong me first, I'm not going back on it. Does that make sense?
So you are okay with people forgiving your mistakes, but you're not going to forgive other people's mistakes. Got it.
That's true.
That's exactly what you
Big
just
T
said.
went
much,
back
yeah.
at you.
Right. So Big T
You've been
forgave
like,
you,
what
I
but
fucked up. I knew
Big
that.
T forgave you, and you're mending that relationship. Awesome by Big T, but you're not willing to do that for other people.
No.
You see how that's crazy, right? As long as you see it's crazy, I'm okay with it.
That's how I operate.
Our caller's on the line.
Get to this fucking guy.
All right, relax. All
he
right,
got?
so his
Give us
Twitter-
picks.
Will you shut the fuck up and let me talk to him?
You could bicycle clown.
At-
Ants. Give us a pick.
At JMeeks7 is the hottest gambler on the planet. Has won over 200K on Barstool Sportsbook last week. I believe his name is Josh. 300K. Thank you very much. The sheet says 200K. So it is what it is.
It is 200K would also be correct.
You're right. It is the Parley Assassin. That's what you're calling yourself, sir?
Yeah, I guess. What's going on, guys?
How you doing, Josh? What's up?
I'm doing good. It's been a good week.
Take us through constructing this parlay and treat us like we're 5.
Which one are you looking at?
I'm looking at the one, the $2,000, the first
Last
one, last night's.
Last night.
You won $91,000 last night.
You don't remember it?
I had a -3 night. I'd be like,
You
oh,
had
that's a good night.
you had the Angels and the A's. You had the Marlins and the Phillies. You had.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you construct these?
So first, Nerfies are tough. I don't like betting them typically, but
So why do you bet Nerfies so
I
much?
do.
Jesus.
I actually don't bet them a ton. I just won big, earlier that week, so I had some bankroll to play with. So I was like, what the hell? For Nerfies, I'm typically just looking at.
There's a lot of Nerfies.
Yeah, he's a big Nerfies guy.
Yes, I mean, I guess you could say that. This is the first week I've really won on them, though.
You
But,
won a lot on them.
Oh fuck!
I know.
There's another one for 114.
Yeah.
It's 3.
Crazy, bro. You hit 3.
Damn, 3.
From earlier this week.
Yeah, Sunday was 114. Yesterday was 90.
Is that your biggest gambling hit you've ever had?
Friday. Yeah, for sure.
This is the question we do have to ask, and it's not an insult. You are still positive after this monster week, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Just saying.
I mean,
If he was doing this
for
6 or 7 years going over, I'm just making sure the guy's still in the positive.
Yeah, no, I've been positive. I was close even in January, and then it's been big really since March Madness.
What's your football and March Madness version of your Nerfy parlays? What do you do?
Hammer bets.
So I haven't had much success with the NFL yet. I've only been gambling for like 3 years.
Oh, okay. I hate you.
Last year I started having a lot of success with basketball and baseball, and then this is my second year doing basketball, baseball.
The question we're really asking right
when
now,
football comes around.
do you have any bets tonight?
Yeah.
Please.
Well, no, that, but also, how did that under 8.5 get it mixed in there?
Yeah, good
that's
question.
true.
You had like 5 Nerfies, 6 Nerfies, and then you threw in under 8.5 for on top of all the Nerfies that you had.
Again, that's a lot of Nerfies.
Because it's the Cubs. It's the Cubs Nationals. You just gotta up the pot.
But it was minus 420. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I know what he means. It's like if I
He had to
It was
bump
an-
that
it was
line.
an in-game bet.
You moved that up from
You
what?
moved that line too, right?
So that's what I always do. Typically, I'm betting unders, and I'm moving the line up. And so I only bet parlays. So I want to
Strategy.
have a better chance of winning those parlays, so I'll increase the juice on that and put 5 together at, raise the line up just so it's a better chance.
So life is not too short to bet the under in your estimation.
That's right.
I agree. I'm a big unders better too. I prefer the unders. The unders always
A lot
win
of good
until it's
pitchers,
losing.
though.
91K.
Yeah.
What was your reaction when you won the 114 one, the first one?
Well, I was sweating it out on that Sunday. Who was that last game? Was it the Dodgers?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, probably Dodgers.
Do you smoke a lot of weed?
No.
Very calm
anymore.
for a guy who
He is
won
very
300
calm.
grand.
He is very, very, very calm.
I win 3 bets in a row. You'll hear from me.
Yes, then listen. Maybe that's just what you got to have to be the Nerfy guy, because
Yeah, I
Nerfies are
guess so.
Nerfies by their very nature are high stress bets because they're only they happen so soon. You just gotta, if you're gonna be a nerfy guy, you gotta really get into the nerfy culture.
It's hard to be a nerfy guy.
It's hard to be a nerfy guy. It's tough.
Who's his bets tonight? And is he going to go like nuclear on a future?
Tonight, I did do a nerfy bet. So I got
Say nerfy after each one, please.
Pirates, Diamondbacks, nerfy. Sox, Royals, nerfy. Marlins, Philly, nerfy. Cubs, Red, nerfy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will be
Parlay
taking that. What's the odds on that?
I wasn't really listening. What were the nerfies?
Pirates, Diamondbacks,
Is that a nerfy?
Sox, Royals. Yeah.
That's a nerfy? Okay. All right. I was just making sure. Okay. Thank you very much. Good luck to you. And maybe, I don't know.
It was his Super Bowl future right now. Who's
He
winning
doesn't
the
do
Super
futures. He does nerfies.
Bowl? Just put him on the spot.
Bears.
Bears?
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Jesus Christ.
That's another $300,000.
That's a guy that just has 300,000 laying around, just wants to get rid of it.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you, Josh.
That was good.
He was excitable.
That was electric.
That's why he wins. Like, I mean, we talk about it all the time.
I mean, that's why he wins.
That guy.
He's just calculating this stuff. He's got the personality of a wet mop. No
I don't
offense,
think
but
he even knew he was
just in the
awake.
lab.
Yeah.
He's not even, I don't even know he doesn't know where the fuck he just was.
Just in the lab.
Fuck.
Credit.
No, I don't think he. I think he just picks nerfies and he's like, "Fuck it, let's see."
We got to get him on stream.
I think it's good to add a nice level-headed individual to the show.
All
Someone
right.
who thinks
It's a lot of
rationally.
money to be laying out, though.
He'll
Those parlays.
he'll be. I guarantee he won 114 grand and just goes,
All right.
"All right."
Good stuff.
Can you imagine?
I'm going to get the
Working a regular job today. People are like, how'd you do? Like, oh, you have a good, you gamble a little? Yeah, I gamble a little.
He's going to
It's
get the large
up.
pizza tonight, not the
I'm up.
medium.
Yeah, I'm up 300,000 in the week. Oh, okay. Like,
All right.
just burying the lead.
We really.
Hey guys. Hey, did you see my 19 parlay hit?
And this is all out of jealousy too, because
Right,
this
correct.
is all of us wishing we were him winning 300 grand. But
I just won the lottery. I just won the lottery. Fucked a supermodel last night.
I can't believe how much.
It was awesome. Fuck, it was the best pussy I ever had.
And she was a squirter. Just throws that in there like.
Just you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe how wild it got.
I killed a man last night.
Killed a guy. Killed a drifter. Leaving the casino. I ran over him with my car.
Crazy.
Not a big deal. It's a Toyota Camry. Not an exciting car. All right. Where are we at? So you've got the. I like the. By the way, you know how much money if you were $100 better and you were just taking the Orioles game, Orioles money line every game, 110 games. You did the Orioles money line 110 times. You'd be up $2,200.
They're disrespected again tonight. I have it at 112. Line's already at like 108. I think they're going to close a favorite, Ebo. I'm on the Orioles tonight.
Good. Right side history.
Yeah, Red Sox.
I'd love to. I have bet. I think I've missed about 6 or 7 Yankees games. I wonder what I'm at.
We got preseason football tonight coming back.
Oh yeah,
and then-
big game.
And then we really got the preseason coming. By the way, I bet the Giants simply because it opened. The Giants were a 2.5 point dog. They're now 2.5 point favorite. I mean, if that happens, I just have to bet it. I'm sorry.
It's
It's
more,
3.5 point favorite.
2.5 this morning.
This is just who the Giants playing today again? I bet
Pats.
them. They're playing the Pats.
How much time is Zappy going to get? That's what I'm interested to see.
The Giants are just a team that are basically their whole team can be a spring training, a preseason team. So it's like they're all trying to make the team. They're all trying to get spots. That's who I'm betting. The Patriots know basically who they're going to be fucking playing the entire year. James White's not on the Patriots anymore.
I want to talk about that. The greatest dynasty in sports right now. The Ravens have won 20 straight preseason games.
Yes, they have.
Yeah, 20 straight preseason games. James White has retired from the Patriots, which opens up this discussion. James White was never a star in the National Football League, ever. But James White was as solid and as steady and has probably as many big plays as any star there is. Like, James White had a knack for showing up. He won a Super Bowl with a run. Like, James White just had huge, gigantic plays. Let's build that roster of greatest athletes who were just – they were never stars.
I have a quick
They were
point.
never big-time players, but they just had a knack for being huge moments.
It goes to show you don't need to overinvest in a running back.
Oh, correct. Absolutely. And the
That's-
Patriots have been a model of that for forever.
Never had a major running back.
But I think the patron saint of this award has got to be Robert Horry. Robert Horry is a guy that was never.
You're doing all sports. Okay.
Yeah, I think Robert Horry was never a star, and literally earned the nickname Big Shot Bob or Big Game Bob, whatever you want to call him. I guess Big Game Bob.
Allen Houston to an extent. He
Uh,
carried those Pistons teams. I'm just going off the top of my head.
Allen Houston.
So you're saying not a superstar ever. And
You've got the names confused.
You think Allen Houston was a superstar?
the superstar?
Did Allen Houston carry a bunch of Pistons teams?
Early in his career, he didn't carry the Pistons. He was the best player on those Pistons teams with Grant Hill.
Is it a superstar, or is he
trying
just
to
like
think
he
of
was always? You just know his name. He's been around.
I think like Robert Horry was never a star. Was never not one of the top 20 stars in the sport, but in the playoffs, he would matter. James White was never a top. Was he ever a top 10 running back in the league considered? No. And then he's just ending Super Bowls. He's ending playoff games. He's scoring huge plays in the playoffs.
It's a hard.
You put Flacco as a name to throw out. Those Ravens teams were really, really good, and he won a Super Bowl, correct?
Should also be a starting quarterback this year. Should be.
Eli has some of these, but Eli flirted with being a star.
You can't be.
Eli flirted with being a star, but Eli had that one playoffs where he was just the best quarterback in football for 3 games.
And he played in New York.
He's a star.
He was never a star.
He's a way bigger star than Joe Flacco.
Nelson Cruz
That is correct.
had a really good baseball career, like always a power hitter.
I don't know. Didn't Nelson Cruz? Isn't he close to 500 home runs?
You know,
Would you ever have listed him in the top 10 in the league as far as stars? Top 20?
Honestly,
Yeah, you would have?
maybe, yeah.
I think
I don't
there
know
was
about that.
probably a moment where he was close. Yeah.
It's close.
Okay.
I
It's not a
got.
bad one. It's close.
Trying to think of a pitcher, like just a fucking solid
I was
pitcher.
gonna say, did Allen Houston play for the Pistons for 3 years? Played for the Knicks for 11. He was a Knick. He wasn't a Piston.
He really only played. The Knicks got him that early.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, then I'm misinformed.
Yeah. I was gonna because when they got Grant Hill, that's when he became expendable.
Got it.
And then he averaged 22.5 points in 2002. Allen Houston is one of those players probably better than his star power ever was, like a Tayshaun Prince. Like he's probably better than his star power ever, and that might be the best way to declare James White. Maybe better than his star power ever became. There's a lot of guys like that.
To the running back thing, I put Michael Turner up there. That guy just fucking grinded out 1,000 yards. Maybe him being on my fantasy team forever. Just 1,000-yard seasons, always like top of the league, but never really a star.
It is crazy.
Adam Dunn, I would put up there. Baseball, like always a nice career, huge power numbers.
Interesting one
It's
too.
just crazy that in the NFL now, you really, really don't need a star running back.
No, not
You
at
have
all.
Derrick Henry, who's like, that guy's a freak, though. It's different. But like Rams last year, who was there? Like
Cam Akers, and he was hurt.
It's not a guy that's like, Saquon has never turned out like that's our one guy.
Running
Like
backs don't matter.
the last running backs really don't matter. Adrian
I mean-
Peterson's like the last one where you're like,
Over the last, let's say the Chiefs won Super Bowl. Did it matter
like
who their running
6
back was?
backs.
Remember they had playoff Damian, who's won the Super Bowl recently?
Bucks.
The Bucks, yeah.
The Bucks.
Well, then
like,
Fournette came. You had a good playoffs, but
Fournette wasn't like a star.
I don't know that we've had a Super Bowl winner with a star running back in a very long time.
Yeah, you really don't need one.
Pats didn't have one. The Eagles didn't have
And
one.
I know Mintz and Che are the fantasy guys, but the same strategy. Like especially if passing touchdowns, or if they make the mistake of putting passing touchdowns worth 6, don't go after running backs. Go after quarterbacks and wide receivers.
Oh, I did see that.
Fucking
There's no
passing
running
league.
back unless you're getting Derrick Henry. I don't think there's any reason to pick a running back. Though.
Even getting Derrick Henry is risky because the running
Yeah.
back has a high injury.
McCaffrey's gone out the past couple of years. Who was the guy from Arizona? David Johnson started to rise up to top guys. He
David
goes
Johnson
out in
was
2018.
Unbelievable, and he sucks.
Yeah, and then he gets killed. Yeah.
Ebo, you're a fantasy guy, right?
I used to be. I used to be big into daily
Do you
fantasy. I haven't
believe
been
in
playing
the
as much.
no running back strategy?
I think you can win in a lot of ways in fantasy. I think that if you can get good value at positions in running back late, I think you can win a league.
Ebo, do you wear glasses?
No. That's actually interesting. The
might
first
have
day
to
I
see.
showed up, Big Cat was upset I was not wearing glasses.
Yeah, I feel like you might need some soon. The
Need
ones
to put
that
some glasses on.
you
Ebo?
get the ones that like.
You trying to segue into this Ravens player that put on glasses and can see for the first time?
No, that would be really cool if I did that, but
On
sure.
the list.
What is that?
It's on the list. Tony
Jefferson.
If you saw like Trill's Twitter feed last night, and Coley was on it too, which I know they don't work here anymore. But the Ravens safety Tony Jefferson was tweeting about how he put glasses on and he's like, "Oh, I can actually see now."
I did say he goes, that shit's wild.
I was playing NFL football and couldn't see a lick.
I mean, that's like Jameis getting LASIK. Like,
There's also
to his
clips.
career.
Can't even lie. I stopped wearing my glasses years ago, and that might have been the dumbest thing I've done. I can see so much clearer in further glasses.
It's wild.
Guy plays safety or defensive back in the NFL. Oh my God. And then there's clips coming out after that of him like missing plays by 10 yards.
I hope he's unbelievable this year.
He's just the best. You've actually bet on people before when you heard they were getting LASIK, right? You were a big Jameis guy when he got LASIK.
Big Jameis. And Jameis was great when he came back from his LASIK. Just got a little hurt.
I mean, Jesus. All right. 888-STOOL-22 is the number to call on the Brandon Walker College Football Show later. So if you want to
Have
call
anybody hit a home run tonight?
I don't have
Long
anybody. Do you
ball
have any?
Thursday.
Oh, it's the. Why don't we? What about the?
Any player that hit a home run today get up to $25 back in bonus cash if that player hits a bonus.
What about the Iowa game, the Field of Dreams game?
Field of Dreams game?
Over.
Yeah.
Carl
over.
loves the
TJ.
over. Carl loves the alternate over at 11.5 plus 215. Thinks the Bulls and Iowa just go.
They were juiced as fuck last year.
And it's also two bad teams. They're going to need to steal.
Last year was two
eyes
good
from the
offenses,
NFL
though,
as
wasn't it?
well.
Yankees, White Sox, but
Yankees,
every
White
ball
Sox.
flew like
So he's
so fun.
I would go with my guy. I would go with Solon.
How do you go from the Yankees White Sox, that was an insane game, to Reds Cubs?
Because you planned it a year ahead.
Regardless.
Well, and it's still the Cubs are a
I could've-
marquee franchise.
Could have told you the Reds weren't going to be good.
Where they're doing the Little League game too, I believe. Not positive. I haven't looked
Yeah.
that far. They are, right?
I th-
Where
I-
else,
yeah.
Brandon, do you think they could have a game? Or where would you like to see? Like, are we kind of out of
Brandon's
sights?
only Brandon's like most hated movie is the only thing that you can try and do. Is like a Sandlot type of game.
It's not my most hated movie. I like the movie. I think it's overrated. Yeah, I don't know.
I know.
There ain't many. There's not many iconic. They've done Williamsport. They've done now this. So where do you go from there? I don't really know.
Just like like
Again, in a Sandlot in a
like
city.
Cal Ripken has a baseball field in his front yard. That'd be kind of cool to do.
Yeah, but Cal Ripken's kind of a phony.
You believe the lights story?
The Kevin Costner story. Yeah, I kind of do. That was a selfish record to set. It was a very selfish record to set. Take a fucking break. Let somebody else get a
Do
shot.
you think Eli's is selfish?
Football's different. There's 16 of them. There's 16 games. There's 162 in baseball.
Take a break.
You can't miss.
I don't hate the take.
Your starting quarterback. You can't miss an NFL football game.
Yeah,
It changes
every
your whole
game's
season.
important.
Take a break. Let
Take a break again.
the fucking
Also,
guy from Double A.
Against the Royals.
Definitely played hurt in a major majority of those games.
Yeah.
I don't want to say majority.
And Lou Gehrig,
large portion of those games.
Lou Gehrig's streak ended because he got a disease they literally named after him. Don't break that guy's record.
Would you want a disease named after you? I
No.
don't think Lou Gehrig. I think whoever did that was fucked up. Like
What about Tommy John surgery?
I
He's
think
more famous for that than he is his
that's different. Like Lou Gehrig was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Tommy John, no one even like.
He's borderline Hall of Famer.
I know, but
Somebody
everyone
said
knows
that
him.
recently because of that. They said
because
he
of
should
his
be in the
arm.
Hall of Fame because he's so synonymous with baseball.
Yeah, like
Because
he's
they
just
have
so.
surgery
But
named
Lou
after him.
Gehrig, it's like, bro, I don't want people dying now because I'm saying I got Lou Gehrig's disease.
All right, we'll do the college football stuff tomorrow. Actually, I won't. Rico will. 'cause-
Also, like
Fine.
Eloy Jimenez to hit a home run plus 370. Guy's been on fire for the White Sox.
Thank you very much, Rico. All right, picks. Big Ev is still at that plus 20 unit mark for the year, right? Look at him, 4-0-1 yesterday.
Killing it.
Is it just me tomorrow?
Marty should be here.
I
Brandon?
can add in tomorrow.
We'll get you somebody else. We'll find somebody else.
Where are you?
Roll with
Brandon?
Ebo. We'll figure it out.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm flying to Mississippi. I'm getting there at 8 o'clock, and next morning I'm waking up, driving my family back to Jersey. I'll be back Monday. So
Time's the flight.
I'm flying out at 11, and I don't get there till 8. Like I'm flying to Tupelo, and there's only one flight in there a day. So
I gotta say, that sounds horrible.
it does, and then I got to drive back. I'm actually the drive isn't intimidating me as much as the flight. So
You have to drive back to Mississippi.
I'm flying to Mississippi. My car's down there. My family's down there. Getting in the car, driving them back up, and we're going to. I'm going to put them on the shore for 2 weeks.
And then drive them back to Mississippi.
I don't understand how you got this.
No, after the show.
No.
Oh, okay.
We're going to move into our house up here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fucking beast.
Rico Basco, give us a
Sure. Orioles plus 112. Astros runs over 4.5 is my best bet. And the Cardinals minus 113, as well as the hit parade.
All right, I have got Rockies money line, Reds money line, and the New York Football Giants. And it was 2.5 when I put it in a couple of hours ago.
Okay, show me the bet slip.
It was 2.5. Yeah, I'll
It's
show you.
3.5 when I checked the line. To make
Well,
the
I don't
reference.
like your mom and dad.
If you have a line, send it to me, and that's the line I'll
I don't
take.
like your mom and
If
dad.
you send me just Giants, I could have given you money line.
I did. I think I wrote. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
You
know what? Fuck it. 3.5. I don't care.
They're going to kill him. I got the Giants as well tonight. I have the Marlins. I got the Astros -2. Red Sox, Cardinals over 12.5. Once the number's that high, I'm like, it just has to be. You got to go over. Giants, and I'm going tonight, the Ravens lose.
Really?
The Ravens lose.
That seems very dumb.
Titans +3. They don't have to lose. They can win by 3, but the Titans +3.5. I like it.
The problem with you is, you know what you're going to do?
What?
Ravens are going to win tonight and cover. You're going to bet them to lose next time. You're going to do it again.
Yep.
You do it again.
I'm a big.
You go 0 for 4
I'm a
against the
big
Ravens in the.
Going against.
Yeah. You're going to go 0 for 4 against the Ravens in the preseason.
Yeah.
What was that, Za?
I can't hear him again. I lost everybody now.
Okay, Za decided not to talk. Get your Nerfies in. Get your Nerfies. Get your Nerfies. Get your Nerfies. It's Nerfy time. The Yak is up next.